Well, that's going to be a bit interesting. Anyway, we'll give this a shot. Let's see if everybody can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Am I clipping? Let me know how it sounds. We are live at Mining Disrupt with the setup. And yeah, so the Terra booth is all pretty much not completely set up. It's got some final touches to do tomorrow, plus all the equipment that is expensive. We don't want to leave on the floor. So we are bringing the stuff up to the room and then bringing it back downstairs and getting it all set up tomorrow. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It may be a little bit loud in the background. I apologize for that. It got louder just as I was doing this. It was like quiet for a little while, and all of a sudden the forklift started backing up and beeping, and then another booth started playing their music. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let me know. Everything screen isn't full. Oh, you're right. It is not. That is very interesting. Why is it doing that? Huh. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on a second. I think I do know why it's doing that. There we go. Thank you for that. It took me a second to figure that out. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Nice terrace shirt prop. Oh, you like that? Yeah, Hawk just delivered that to me, so I'll be wearing that tomorrow in the booth. Oh, good. I'm glad it sounds fine. Glad to hear it. Hope you guys aren't hearing too much in the background. Got a healthy border around the edge of the video. Yeah, you guys are also on normal latency tonight because I was afraid with the speed and everything that it would that there'd be a lot of glitchiness. So I thought normal latency is the way to do it. So if you find that I'm reading stuff a lot later than what you posted it, that's why. It's about 20 seconds when normally it's a lot less. So anyway, I ended up bringing my old microphone with me. It was easy to pack. And then the Osmo Pocket 3 that I'd gotten from my wife was the perfect camera to bring with. So I brought it with. She was not planning on using it, so works out well. So we'll both end up using that camera, but she will be the intended primary user of it. But it is a lot of fun to play around with that camera. That is for sure. How do I look? I mean, think it probably looks pretty similar to the camera I've got at home, if not maybe even a little bit better. But yeah, it works out really well. I look purple. Yes, that is because of all the lighting in here is like pink and purple in here. So yeah, I'm sure I do look purple. That light right there, that light right there. Yeah, a lot of purple. Lots of purple. All right, let's see who is here. So we got Chump Change, Travelers Travels, Turtle Tech, myself, Nick the Best, Steven Cicero, 10 Minutes to Midnight, Iguana Bites, Caw Valley Crypto, Burn, Gordon Murray, the Toxic Miner, Integra Guy 04, Automatic Beats, Duke Nukem. I think I said Gordon Murray already. Alex. Let's see. Who else did I miss? So far, I'm only seeing the same people. Vinny Del Greco. Evening to you as well. And Second TL. And John Germain and Golden Wolf. All right. You guys all made it just under the wire. All righty. Well, yeah, I had a productive weekend. Spent a good portion of the weekend doing schedules for Terra and the GPU mining farm. So if you do have a mining GPUs there, you will have noticed that between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. you are shut off. Did have a problem with one rig that had other issues, and so anytime it would restart, of course it'll restart the mining too. So if you get an auto restart for any reason, it will mining will restart. But we can tell if it's one that is by accident, in other words, like it's done automatically by the rig, or is it something that was intended by a user to try to get their GPUs back up and running? Anyway, need to ride out this heat wave. It's going to be over 100 at the GPU mining farm. So definitely it was a necessary step to do that. So anyway, Disrupt is good. I haven't been here that long. I got here about 4:30 or so, something like that. So got in the room, put my stuff up there, came back downstairs, had pizza, had a bunch of work I had to complete. Oh man. Shipping and receiving person quit. So didn't show up on Friday, and my lead didn't show up on Friday, and same thing happened today. So it was not a good start to the day. But all's well that ends well. Our old shipping and receiving person helped us out. The other manager at the other site was willing to let him go. So yeah, we were fine. So I didn't have to be there. Not that I was going to be. I had flights. I had pre-booked flights. So, and flight was a little bit late, but mostly on time. It left about a half hour late. We got in about 15 minutes late, something like that. So not too bad. Especially, that's great for Spirit. That's great for Spirit. Other people that flew Frontier weren't so lucky. That's what you get for flying Frontier. Although if my Spirit flight had been late, other people would have said the same thing about them as well. So, yeah, got to Miami Tan already. That is not a Miami Tan. That's lights. That's lights. Um, anyway, but yeah, I really haven't had a chance to look around too much. I've just been kind of watching how different places are setting up. Right in front of me that way is Ice River, where they have their booth, and then behind me is where you have Digital Shovel. Let me turn around because I got to remember what the heck they're called. IntelliFlex and Giga. Forgot Giga. So those are kind of the main three container makers. Certainly aren't cheap, but if you're big into Bitcoin mining with your own farm, it makes a lot of sense to make friends with those companies. So anyway, but that's pretty much the extent of what I've seen so far because I haven't really ventured out. I had to do like 3.5 hours worth of work in about an hour and a half. So I got all that done. Feels good to get that done. The rest of the week should be, I knock on wood, should be hopefully uneventful, but we'll see. We had another busy week at work, but that should not be my concern this week. Vinny Doug Rucco, is Ice River's booth overheating? I don't know, but I did bring it for King, and hopefully we'll get a nice little short out of it. I did bring a package. It's empty, but I did bring a package of thermal paste. So we'll see if he does it. It would be very funny if he did. So anyway, and then tomorrow night we're going on the fundraising cruise for the Satoshi Fund and playing poker. So that'll be fun to play some poker. Don't win anything. Win like a trophy or something like that, but no money. So it's just for the fun. Yes, hopefully we will be giving it to Ice River. That's up to King. King was the one who said he would do it. And I said I would film it. So we'll see. We shall see. So I really don't have too many topics. So if you guys have some questions, let me know. So obviously the markets are not looking that great. I don't know if we broke below 60, but we were darn close to 60 if we didn't. So yeah, that's a little, I don't want to say scary because it happens in Bitcoin. It's I was actually hoping because I actually have another buy like 57, and I didn't think it would ever get below that. So that's like my last one. But I did have one at 60,400. I had another one at 64,321. That one hit. So I've been dollar cost averaging on the way down. So I think they're all opportunities. We just don't know when. Yes, I am buying the dip. We just don't know when. I actually bought the dip on Litecoin as well. So, Mr. Joker Miner, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Mr. Peaceful. I don't know if you got a rename or you're somebody different, but if you are somebody who hasn't been here a while, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos about what's going on with the markets, and this isn't unusual. It's not unusual. We get in this. There's usually a period of 22 to 26 weeks of trading sideways. And if you look at when the last time we were at like 57, this is all still 57 to 72 is still all considered trading sideways. So, we're at like week 15. That's it. So we got quite a bit of ways to go, about another 2 to 3 months, which is about right. I mean, they basically say, don't, sell everything at the beginning of May and don't come back until September. With all markets, not just crypto. And I think that that's kind of an interesting idea. I haven't actually completely evaluated the how true that how that comes true. Does it come true every single year? How many years does it come true? That type of thing. But anyway, but yeah, it's interesting times. Interesting times. All I can say is do your own research, and if you feel it, don't be afraid to buy the dip. Buy the dip. All right, let's see. Joker Miner says, I am here right behind you waving to the crowd. No, you're not. Actually, yeah, a bunch of people abandoned me because they all wanted to get some more food. So, yeah. Unfortunately, nobody's joining me for the stream. I thought Goat was going to join me for the stream. I thought maybe Brandon would join me for the stream. Hawk needed to go home and get some sleep because he's got to be here like super early tomorrow. How is the NAS project going? Second TLS. It's going. I had really debated. I was still really struggling with it. What I really love to be able to do is to be able to use Hex OS. That's what I would love to be able to do. I'd love to be alpha or beta for them, and give that a try. That would be fun. But I don't know of any way of doing that. I did sign up for the beta, but I haven't heard anything. So maybe I didn't get it. I don't know. And I think still it's supposed to be like end of third quarter. I don't want to wait that long. So I'm probably going to do Unraid. I keep saying that, but then I keep like hemming and hawing about it. So right now it is completely built. I just have to now go about configuring it. I have Unraid on a USB. I have seen that it works, but now I just have to actually put it in the basement, hook it up to a network, and start configuring, make sure it gets on the network, and then I can come upstairs and set up the pools and everything. So yeah, it's it probably won't happen this weekend because this weekend I want to try doing that VM on salad. Don't know if I'm going to leave it there because, man, my salad's been so up and down. But yeah. All right, let's see. You guys have a lot of questions tonight. That's cool. I guess. Did you buy Unraid license yet? No, I have not. I am still actually at just on the. Hang on one second. Can I help you?
New orders.
I'm sorry?
Can sleep here tonight. We need to set up.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to kick out everybody at 8, and I was upsetting many souls in this place.
Okay.
But the orders changed.
Okay, got it. All right, thanks. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm not muted. Anyway, I thought I was getting kicked out. Not getting kicked out, though. I guess there's some people that really need to pull all-nighters to get set up. So anyway, do you have any OG visitors scheduled for tomorrow? OG as in who? I mean, there could be OG visitors of lots of different like areas of the business. So I'm not sure who you're referring to, but we've had lots of people here already. Met Financial Failure for the first time. Cool dude, very cool dude. Appreciated him coming up. I didn't recognize him at first. Then he said he was like, "Oh yeah, duh." Anyway, like I said, met Brandon for the first time, and of course met up with a whole bunch of other people: Chili, Dave, King, Hawk, Goat. So we'll all be around. We will all be around. Oh, like BBT or someone. I have not met up with BBT. I know other people that went over to where he had his setup. I don't think he was over there. But I'll plan on saying hi to him. No question. We've never met in person, but we've talked. So, yeah. So yeah, salad. It has been a real trip. A real trip. It was doing well before I left for work. It was making between 15 and 20 cents every 15 minutes. So like between 60 and 80 cents every hour. Then multiply that times 24, you're looking at somewhere around 16 to 20 a day. So not bad for only 6 GPUs. So, and you can see that now Acer is playing tons of music. I swear to God, they're just trying to make me mad. Anyway, can you guys hear that music, by the way? Hey, I guess it could be considered background music, but the problem is that I could be copyrighted. Pictures or it didn't happen, Turtle Tech, right? Yeah, I like I said, I got the Osmo Pocket. It's really, really convenient. You just stick it in my pocket. Super, super convenient. Nah City, good to see you, sir. Um, yeah, but you can hear the music. That's bad because I could get copyrighted. That's bad. Um, well, we'll see. If it does, I can always take it down or just live with it. No, they're not doing karaoke. They're just sitting around and they're blasting music. That's in front of me, so you can tell it's a lot louder with this mic. So hopefully that's it. But we'll see. We'll see. Is this the camera you showed on Saturday night? Yes, it is. So it does a pretty good job. I mean, the reason why I had a space here was because somebody was going to join me and didn't join me, so I just never bothered to reset up the camera shot. I mean, I guess I could just turn it and watch that gimbal do its work. So, oh, you know what? I bet I know what that is. They're probably setting up for the keynote area. That's probably what, because I know the keynote area is over that direction. I thought it was Ice River, but I think it's the keynote area. Anyway, you can't tell what the music is even. Okay, good, because it was a very recognizable song. So if you can't tell, we should be good then. Who gave you the laptop? Didn't you? Okay, so this is my work laptop. I've been doing work on it, but the key thing was I figured out how to make this work on the work laptop. I'm using EVMux instead of OBS. I can't use OBS on my work computer because I can't install anything on my work computer, but I can plug in devices and have it recognize it. So I can plug in my camera, I can plug in the mic, and then use EVMux, or even StreamYard would have worked as well. But I use EVMux. So yeah, it works out really, really well when you don't have the ability to install things on the computer itself. So let's see. What other questions you guys got? Or did I sing? Or did you sing in a desktop? That's funny. Satoshi canceled. Huh? What do you mean Satoshi canceled? Do those booths have assembly by union guys? This is in Chicago. I don't know if they're union. they still have the same union mentality. Like we borrowed a ladder, and the guy wanted a tip for letting us borrow the ladder. Things like that. But no, we were able to do our own things in the booth. Like put up lights and things like that. That in Chicago you wouldn't be able to do because it would be it's crazy. McCormick Place is like the worst place, in my opinion, the worst place to put on a trade show because you can't do anything. You have to rely on them to plug things in. It's like that ridiculous. So, but outside of Chicago, there's plenty of places that are not like that, like Schaumburg and such. What's your thoughts on Flux Edge release this week, and are you planning to put one rig on? I am seriously thinking about putting one rig on it, especially one of the salad rigs that isn't doing that great. So that's what I'm thinking. I was going to have a conversation with Jeffkey. I kind of need my stuff to make money, and I don't know how much work they have. I don't have the luxury of being able to just put a rig on there to support the project. I just don't have that luxury. So all right, but that's a great question, Second TL. Great question, because I have been thinking about that. I was also looking at io.net. Looked at Gamer Hash. I've been looking at a couple other things out there. But honestly, the other ones are really kind of confuse me a bit because they're paying out in crypto, but like not even definitive amounts of crypto. So you not only have the what do you call it? The volatility of the crypto itself. You also don't have specifics as to how much you're going to get paid. Now, Salad, you still don't know how much you're going to get paid because they kind of just say, okay, if we have a job, we'll put you on it, and it could get paid various amounts of money. And so it's kind of potluck as to the job you get. So that kind of sucks. That's the thing I don't like about Salad. With what was I going to say? With Vast, you at least know what you're getting because you're setting the price. And if you're not rented, you can always just mine. Now, I'm not saying anybody's making a ton of money mining right now, but you still have the ability to do that. With Salad, you do not have the ability to mine in the background. Yes, you could mine for somebody else, but that's not going to make as much as mining for yourself. Neither one is really making money at that point. GPU Risers with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you. Wish I could be there to hang out with everyone. Hope you have a blast with all the guys. Yeah, we'll definitely have fun. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. It's going to be a long day. Hawk was whining about it. Oh, man, it's going to be a long day. I got to be here at 7 a.m. and we got to play poker until midnight. He is like breaking into that old guy mold, Like, come on, man. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. I did get some new shoes for the show. My old gym shoes were like broken down, and to try to stand on those for 8-10 hours a day would have been really bad. So I got some new shoes. So I actually went out shopping on Sunday for like the first time in like forever. Can't remember the last time I went shopping. But yeah, went shopping for shoes, got a couple shirts that were like super on sale. Kind of fit my bigger body, unfortunately. Need to keep losing weight. I've lost 5 pounds, but that was about a month ago, and I haven't really continued to try to lose. So July, I need to get back on that. Second TL, is there stats on Salad similar to Vast where you can see rented versus unrented to sort of gauge demand and supply? Not the way I would want it. So you can go into Windows and you have like a little thing on the bottom that you can click on, and it brings up like a gauge which tells you how much you're making currently on that GPU. But that's it. Then all the other stuff that's on the website is all everything lumped together. So that sucks. So yeah, no, nothing like how Vast does it, where it's per GPU. So yeah, I know some people really like Salad. I keep just hanging on, thinking I'll get to the promised land of Salad because other people have gotten there, and I have not even close. I've gotten like 12 hours good, 12 hours okay, and or 12 hours good, 4 hours okay, and 8 hours bad. That's kind of been my string of luck with it. So yeah, that's been an issue. Brandon Coin, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Max, hire me. I can bring you cold waters. Oh, hey, talk to Hawk. He's kind of the, maybe he doesn't need waters though. Really? No, I think we need beer. That's if you're gonna run something, run beer. Anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be fun with having everybody here. Definitely gonna be fun. Hey, crypto mining. Hey, guys on mobile. Hope I broke in the shoes. Actually, the shoes that I'm currently wearing need to be broken in, but these are not the ones I'm going to be like doing a lot of walking in. These I wore for on the planks. They slip on and slip off really easy. The other shoes are like keep your foot in place in the shoe, but still have a decent look to them, and have a really comfortable fit. So those are the ones I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, and those do not need to be broken in. They're nice and flexible already. So Iowa Crypto Mining, I am removing my subscription because it states only flans. I see no flans. False advertising. It's freaking 90 degrees. I'm in Miami. Give me a break. God. Holy cow. Can't even. Ted, are they going to at least bring food for you? Oh, are they going to bring? I don't know. I don't think they are. I have no idea where they're going either. That's right. I got the company card. I'll just put some room service on it. Anyway, I was joking with Hawk about that. Wear the flannel speed. Oh, wear the flannel speedo. No, I don't think we're going to be going to the pool at all. I'm pretty sure about that, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's the Wednesday night activity. I think Wednesday night though is going to be like the getting together of everybody and playing poker for money. That would be my guess. Dave will probably be heading that up. I told Dave because I think we've talked about the way Dave, veteran miner, the way he plays poker, and I told him, I said, "Hey, be careful. They might throw you overboard because we're going to be on a boat." So he's like, "Oh no, I'm going to be on my best behavior. This is a business event." I'm like, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So Brandon Coin, you going to bring me some food back? Are you? Huh? Hawk, you gonna bring some food back? No, Hawk's already going home. I forgot. Sleeveless flannel. Oh wow, no, that's something you guys do not want to see. Definitely do not want to see. I only eat cooked food. Sorry. Wow. Okay, I'm done. Alrighty. You can't do sushi? Oh, I love sushi. Well, I love certain types of sushi. Wow, we're going way off the rails tonight. Well, anyway, so I guess we were talking about food and salad. But yeah, I like. What do you think? Good camera? Actually, watch this. This is the one cool thing. I think it's in tracking mode. Nope, not yet. There it is. Active track enabled. Yep. It'll track me. But right now it's in slow mode, so it doesn't get too crazy. Anyway, but yeah, you can have it track like different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be your face. It can be other things you may want to be tracking. So you wanted to film a train going by. You wanted to film the engine. Click on the engine, and as it went by, it would start to track it. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. That would be hilarious if he did. Turtle Tech. Do you think Brandon Coin would bring you a salad? It would be very funny if he did. Way too fast for you. Welcome, as well as Big Bolt Mining, wife beater and gold chain and flannel bathing suit with a cigar. Wow, that there you're painting a very scary picture in my mind. Yeah. Alrighty. Yes, it's a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Like I said, I am really digging this camera. I think it'll be a lot of fun to take out on the floor, show different things just by pointing at it. Yeah, and like I said, it makes a good streaming camera as well. So it's very, very flexible. It's way less stuff to bring than when I brought my ZV1. ZV1, it was like tons of batteries. This thing has the battery in it, and then it's got an attached battery to it. And it goes for like, I don't know, 16 hours or something. It's something crazy. I'll recharge it every night, but it will be plenty of space. And then I have 256 gig SD card. So that's enough storage for what I'm going to need. Plus, I can download it every night onto this computer. I have not tested to see if it'll take an SD card. I know if I was to put a USB flash drive in my computer, the corporation has it locked up. I mean, come on, what easier way to infiltrate a corporation than to stick a USB drive into somebody's work computer? It's the easiest way to do it. So that's why they don't allow it. Makes sense. But I don't know if they blocked off the SD card. I'm kind of suspecting they did, but that's all right. I can download everything to my phone through the DJI Mimo app, and then basically edit things from there if I wanted to. So, alrighty. Turtle and Mining King a cores. Yes, always got to be cores. Always got to be cores. Oh, they'll take Bush Light or Bush. Rizzo, you're in Indiana. What kind of beers you like? Don't say Bud Light. I will not say Bud Light. I don't know. I really like good pilsners. There's like a Czech pilsner that I really like, and I like some of the, Belgian beers. Blue Moon, Shock Top, kind of my go-tos that I usually get for the summer. But like I said, I usually try to get a really good pilsner because, I mean, there is nothing like drinking a bitter pilsner, not one that tastes like grass, not, one of those, just a nice pilsner. So, yeah. And old style is not what I'm talking about. Let's see. I really don't have a lot to talk about tonight. I probably won't go even an hour tonight. Like I said, it's been a very, very long and stressful day. The nice thing was, once I got on the plane, it was like, because the timeline to get me onto the flight was supposed to leave at 10:27. Well, I couldn't leave work until right around 8:30. And so that's cutting it a bit close. And then Spirit's computers were all out of whack. So trying to check in bags and things like that were taking forever. So they did give extra time. I got to the gate with no trouble at all, and then just walked down to the plane and sat down, and that was it. And so at that point, I was fine. But it was very uncomfortable, even though I had an exit row. The seat is like not deep enough, and with my hip, it really kind of bothered me a bit. But Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Erted, have you had the real Budweiser from Czech? It's so much better than our American Bud. I have not. But yeah, Czech Pilsners are very, very good. Very, very good. And yes, sir, a nice Pilsner. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what that Czech beer was. And you know how I came about it was I had done a guy a favor when I was in the bike industry. I'd done the guy a favor of basically hooking him up on an employee type um, deal, and I got the okay for it. It wasn't like I went around anything, but yeah, he was very appreciative. So he got me a 24 pack of this. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sure it'll be all right. And I had it. And I was just like, oh my God, this is like the perfect beer for summer. Is perfect beer for summer. Now you guys I really feel like a beer right now. Let's see. Turtle Tech says, I want to see a short of you driving the Cybertruck. Oh, you are not going to catch me driving that Cybertruck. It's ugly as sin, in my opinion. So yeah, I've watched some videos about the Cybertruck. Um, it definitely has some issues. Crypto for Seniors, Max, you have to watch the replay of this. That cam is amazing. You are perfectly in focus, and the tracking is smooth and keeps you front and center. Um, I hate stupid. I was one. You want one? That's probably what you says. Probably what you said. Yeah, it's really good. It actually has showcase mode that's really good. So you know how we're always going like this and putting our hand behind something? No. You just put this thing up to the camera and it focuses like that. It's amazing. But you have to put it in that specific mode. I only right now have it in 1080p since I'm not going to stream in 4K when I've got minimal bandwidth, so that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm digging this camera. I'm definitely digging this camera. Oh, I almost forgot. The other thing, I don't think I told you this, but I got the content creator pack on it too. So I got a whole bunch of other things. That's how I got the extended battery. But it also comes with a lav mic. This is cool, and it's really good. So definitely liking that feature as well. So yeah, if you're like, this is the reason why I got it for my wife, because she'll be working out in the yard, and I tell you, how many videos do you, and I'm talking to her specifically, how many videos do you watch of people doing a task that they move around? And it seems mundane to the person probably doing it, but other people enjoy watching it. Well, I know people would enjoy watching her do her yard work and talk about it and why she's doing what she's doing and all that kind of stuff. It's the exact type of content that she watches. Um, but the key is being able to have the camera track you, um, and also have the lav mic so you're not tied to talking at the camera. You can be having it off to the side, and you know that it's going to turn towards you because it's locked onto your face, and then you can just be talking because you don't have to worry because the lav mic's right here. So, let's see. Did they make you pay for internet and bandwidth? Damn conventions. No, they did not. They did not. At least they didn't make me pay. They basically, I went into it, and actually, they're not making anybody pay now that I think about it. So the convention center didn't set it up. Mining Disrupt set it up. So when you actually find the Wi-Fi, it takes you automatically to a sign-in page. Makes sense. And the sign-in information is right on the sign-in page. And of course, being a man, we didn't notice it. Most people aren't noticing that it's literally staring you in the face in big, bold, bright letters. Password, yeah, ID and password. So anyway, but yeah, it's they're not making us pay for it. But like I said, it's nothing to write home about. But so far, it seems to be working pretty well, right? It's like I said, it's 3.8 up, 3.8 down. I did a speed test on it, and that's what it was showing. So I will say, so trying to remember what the wireless conference used to be called. And it's driving me nuts. I got to look it up. Wireless sales conference. And it's I cannot remember what the hell it was called. And I don't think they have it anymore. Anyway, I used to go to trade shows. I've gone to bicycle trade shows, and I've gone to trade shows of electronics. This is very different, much more, shall I say, industrial of a trade show. I would think of this more as like the RV and boat show. Like if anybody who lives around Chicago, the RV and boat show, when they have that, there's very little carpeting. It's mainly just tile floor, because the highlight is the boats and the RVs. So not all the other stuff. When you have smaller devices that you're trying to show off, yeah, you might have a flashier booth, a much more nice booth. These booths are more, like I said, more industrial. They still work, and everything still happens at a convention that normally happens at a convention, as far as making connections and sales and all that kind of stuff. So, Enable BMO, good to see you as well. Rizzo, see, funeral conventions make you pay everywhere. Huh. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. Bacon, eggs, and hash. A lot of people, Max. Oh, a lot of people. Well, again, this was setup day, so I don't know how many people are going to be here. Hard to really say. It'll be interesting to see, though, especially where the markets are, and right after the halving. Are people as interested to be doing Bitcoin mining at this point? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But hopefully there'll be a lot of people here. It seems like it. I mean, everybody we were talking to was coming. So I don't know. Boats and hoes. Yes, utilitarian. Yes, that's what I would call this. It's very utilitarian. I mean, things look nice. I'm not saying it looks like a dump. I'm just saying that, like I said, yes, it's very utilitarian. Very utilitarian. That's the best way to put it. I mean, when you go to these other shows, they have like carpeting in each of the booths, and then all the aisles are a different color carpeting, and yeah, they spent a lot of money on carpeting. But here I'm glad they didn't, because the floor is kind of cool, because it's a tile floor, and probably concrete under it most likely. So, alrighty, guys, I'm going to cut this one short at 45 minutes, but I appreciate you guys all being here, and probably be putting out some shorts. I don't know. I haven't figured out how much I'm going to have to be in the booth and how much I'm going to be able to be out and about. So I'm just playing it by ear at this point, but definitely hoping to get around to a number of moves I want to visit. Actually, I don't really care about Ice River, honestly, but I will try to shoot a short of King doing that if he's willing to do it. And I want to go see Bombax. I thought they have a really interesting miner, so I want to go take a look at that. And I know there were a couple other things. I got to go back and look at the map, but definitely. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, and you guys all have a wonderful night. The General is out. See you later, everybody.